Guys, I've done a lot of videos teaching you how to dress well, but what's surprising is that sometimes the most basic things, the things that you have down covered or you think you have it down packed, a lot of times you don't. And just because you're not doing it right, it could be affecting how good you look or how well these clothing fits on you. I mean, just look at the video that I did on ways you're wearing your jeans wrong. Jeans which are something every guy wears and owns in their collection. Today I'm gonna do something similar. Today I'm gonna be talking about something as simple as a t-shirt and show you all the ways men continue to wear this wrong. If that sounds interesting, let's hop into it. Number 1. Performing any sort of self-DIY. Let's be honest here, you just look like a douche, and most of the times those DIY shirts end up deteriorating even faster every time you wash it because of the frayed edges, which ends up leaving you with a t-shirt that should never be seen out in daylight, especially on you. It's making you look bad. If it's summer and you want to bring your guns out, buy tank tops, shirts that were designed to already show a little bit more skin, but skip the DIY, since most of the time, not only does it look cheap and douchey like I mentioned, it just deteriorates your shirt even faster. Number 2, following the bandwagon and going for the oversize trend. Overall, there are 3 areas that you want to focus on your t-shirt and skip the oversized trend. Number 1, and probably the most important, are your shoulders. Most oversized t-shirts have a drop shoulder, and this is something you're going to want to get rid of. As you can see, the shoulder seam ends right at the end of our shoulders. This broadens the top frame, making you look wider. Number 2, very important, is the sleeve of your shirt. This is what girls actually want to see. This is what makes you look more muscular. This one was cut specifically to be sitting on top of your tricep region. Your tricep head is your biggest muscle group, therefore it makes your arms look bigger. And finally, the last 2 areas you're going to want to check is your chest. You want to make sure that this area is nice and comfortable, where it's not skin tight, but it's also not overly loose, to give your chest a little bit of definition. And ultimately, you want to look at the length of your tee. Oversized tees just drop too long, which ruins all the proportions of your body, and it makes it look like you're a stump. You want your t-shirt to end right around where your pockets start on your jeans or on your chinos. That's about the right length, where it's going to cover your midriff if you lift up your hands, but it's not long enough that it shortens your legs and it makes you look shorter. Number 3, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but wearing a wife beater under a t-shirt. The problem with these sort of undershirt tank tops is that 1, they don't actually offer protection in the armpit region, therefore the t-shirt's still gonna have sweat stains and yellow pits. And 2, it's very thick, and that classic ripped design usually always pierces through a t-shirt, which ends up looking tacky. The only and right way to do it is by wearing invisible undershirts, like from our sponsor Sloan. When I wear undershirts, these are the ones I always gravitate to because pretty much are invisible. You'll never notice them. These shirts are designed to be or match your natural skin tone color. If you've never seen these cool undershirts before, go ahead and click the link down below. Pretty much, they have 3 different shades, and you're supposed to choose the one that closely resembles your own personal shade. For me, I'm pretty dark, so I usually go with the darker shade, and what happens is that when I throw on this undershirt, there's pretty much no contrast between the shirt and my skin. Therefore, when I throw on a shirt, even if it's something as simple as a white t-shirt or a black t-shirt, you're not going to see any sort of printing or any sort of color contrast coming through under the undershirt. Therefore, you're literally going to think like I'm not wearing any sort of undershirt, and I have all the protections of an undershirt because it actually covers my armpits and the areas that sweat the most. On top of that, unlike other undershirts, this one is so tight on the body that you can wear something as close as a t-shirt like this, and as you can see here, you can't tell that I'm wearing it underneath. The best part about these undershirts though is that they have a very deep v-neck, allowing you to unbutton 1 to 2 buttons so you can show off some of your skin, or even wear a v-neck like I'm wearing now and not have to worry about that undershirt seeping through. Once you try one, you're gonna see why they're so great, and right now for summer, this is the type of undershirt you're gonna want to protect all your shirts from ever getting ruined or those disgusting sweat stains. Click the link down below, just try one of these Sloan shirts, see how soft and supple and comfortable they are. Use our special discount code, which for the first time ever, they're gonna be giving you 25% off, pretty much 1/4 of the price off their order. They've never done a discount this massive for you guys, but for summer, they really want to hook it up for you guys. I wouldn't miss out on this because I doubt they'll ever give you something as large as this. And I'm telling you, you're probably going to be back. These things are amazing. Number 4, you do the half tuck. When dudes decide to tuck their shirts behind their belt. Why would you even want to expose your belt region, even if you are wearing a Gucci belt? First of all, those billboards on your groin, they look unappealing. And if it's not for the flexing and it's just for the style points, you need to remember that style is all about proportions and looking good. And you want your silhouette to be as interrupted as possible. You want it to be nice and slick. When you have these interruptions of tucking and half tucking, it just distorts the whole thing and it makes it look messy. It's outdated. Number 5, you're wearing graphics or stupid designs on your tees. Tees, they're supposed to be simple. They're made to be simple. That's the idea. You don't want to put a lot of effort. You just want to throw it on and look good. When you start throwing in graphics and these dumb designs, now you start ruining the t-shirt by overly designing something that's meant to be simple. There are certain designs, certain band tees that you can use that are pretty stylish and are pretty cool, but most of the time, a lot of the graphic tees will go overboard that by most will be seen as immature. So why run the risk and instead go for something simple, black or white, that you know will always look good no matter what. Finally, number 6, you wear performance tees outside the gym. Usually this fabric will be super shiny because it's made out of some sort of polyester or synthetic fabric and specifically designed to perform good in the gym. When you take it outside the gym, it no longer serves a purpose and now it's out of context. And then when you try to mix that with an actual dressy or menswear piece like chinos or jeans, it just looks out of whack. It looks like you're using 2 opposing garments and trying to match them into one, and it's never gonna flow right. If you want something that flows right, always go natural for a t-shirt, like something like this. This is cotton and bamboo. Ultra supple, ultra soft, but it's breathable and it matches properly. And that's basically it for this week's video, guys. Those are 6 ways that you are wearing your t-shirts wrong. If you guys liked this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Sloan. They're gonna be linked down below as well. That's it for me today, boys. See you next time.